Hello everyone, this is Mohammed from Python Ninja YouTube channel, and today we will continue our journey in learning Python data structure, specifically string data collection, and we will go today to describe more methods that can be useful when we build our code. And today we will start from the method that we concluded in the previous tutorial. The last method we concluded is length, and the length it shows to me how many characters in this or in the variable. For example, I have the full name. Okay, it is Mohammed Abu Mail. Okay, if I want to show how many characters, here I want to print the name, which is a method of the full name, and yeah, it is 16. If we count this, considering it also count the spaces also, since the space here is considered one of the string values. Okay. Another method that I will speak about, which is find. Okay, and so I deleted the full name is Mohammed. Okay, bookmail. Now, find method is used to find the first occurrence, the index of the first occurrence you infer. For example, if I want to introduce a variable which is result equal, or let us be more clear and say index equal full name dot find. I want to find the index of the letter M, or more specifically or clearly, we need to find the occurrence of the first occurrence of the letter M. And let us print the index. This is useful and used much in text data processing. So it is exists in the index 0. And if I want to also check the capital letter A, it is in the index of 8. And if you count from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it is in 8. Okay, and this is useful also to find the occurrence of the first word. If you have like paragraph, or if you have a sentence, you want to see the index of the first occurrence of this word, the index of the word. For example, it will be here. Okay, this word started at index 0, and this word will be started, if we infer it, it is started at index 8. Okay, and this is for the find method. We can like have another method that work like in opposite direction. So find method find the first occurrence, but our find method it gives the reversed occurrence or the last occurrence. For example, if I have A, because I only have A, but I want to also add capital A, letter A, or a capital M here, and I want to find the last occurrence of this. It is in the index 14. So we have the first occurrence and the last occurrence. We can infer them using find method or using our find method. In the previous tutorial, I referred to a point of that the string is immutable. So let us write this immutable. That means the string itself immutable, like this, immutable. Take it as it, for example. We cannot change the letter, okay, in a string by using the assignment. For example, I have name equal Muhammad. Okay, let us write Muhammad. I cannot say, I can print the name. It's okay, it could be printed. I can print the first letter of the name from index 0. Okay, so for the beginner, note that in Python we don't start the index from 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In Python, we started from 0, 1, 2, 3. So the indexing in Python starts from 0. So if I want to print the first letter, I start from index 0. Okay? Just keep in mind, this is the very basic in Python. If I want to print the first letter, I want to say the 0 index, then the first index, I want to print the second letter, and vice versa. But the point is that I cannot do like this. In immutable, I cannot say the name, the index of the variable name that is located at 0, okay, the index 0 of the name Muhammad is equal, for example, L. Okay, let us execute this, and we will have here type error. Okay, so the string or str, because if we print the type of the name, okay, what is the type of this name, it will be of type str. Str is the acronym of the string. So here it executed in Python, the code is executed line by line. It reached here, so the error has done, so it's terminated. But if I want to check the type is a string, and its acronym is str. Okay, so it is not allowed to me to assign or change the first or any index. This is the meaning of immutable. Okay, let us dive again in the methods, and we will highlight now the method that will check if the letter if the string start with a specific letter or not, or it will end with a specific letter or not. This is taken from the starts with. Okay, so the name here is Mohammed Abu Kmail. Okay, this is Mohammed Abu Kmail. This is the name, and I can introduce a variable here result, and I can say name dot start with. Start with will give me boolean result. Okay, and so if it start with M, then the result will be true because it is start with M. Okay, and it's true. But if I infer in a different way, and I ask, is it the name Muhammad start with H? No, it doesn't start with H. The same here for end with. Okay, is it ends with H? No, but it is end with L, and yeah, so we have two methods to check if a specific string starts with a specific letter or ends with a specific letter. In case if I want to check, for example, if it is a star, it starts with, if it, for example, start or end with like any of a set of letters. For example, I have letter L, I have letter H also. Now, we do check among like a set of letters, and we if any of these letters match the end of this name, the end of this string, then the result will be true because it match any of this letter. What we did here, we opened what is called tuple here. This is called tuple data structure, something different than the string. We will have also its tutorials later. Okay, so we discovered ends and start with. Let us check if it starts with any of M or H. Yeah, it starts with M. Okay, Now, for example, let us to say this is Muhammad, and this is Muhammad, and this is Abu Kmail. Both are small letters. Okay, I have a method in Python that will capitalize me the first letter. So usually when we start writing, for example, like this, the the class is useful, blah blah blah. Okay. Usually, we when start typing, we start with capital letter. Okay. Then we continue with the small letter. Okay, of the words. But I have a method in case if I forget, if I have a tool that edit my text, then this method is useful because it will start where the sentence starts. It will check where the sentence starts and will capitalize the first letter. This method is called capitalize. Capitalize. Let us see how capitalize works. So I have name here. Don't capitalize. It's not like a big issue. And I will see the result. Oh, because it is small, I have capitalized it using the method capitalize. But in case if I want my name to be like this, for example, like all letters, I need to be them capital letters, like Mohana. If I want to capitalize or, this is not the useful method to be utilized. I have to go for another method which is upper. So upper capitalize each letter, but just capitalize the first letter of the sentence or of the string variable. Okay. The same thing here. If I have all of my letters are in capital form, then I want to make a small version, a small letter version. I just add lower. So we have both upper and lower, and both like play against each other. Okay, so far we describe how start with and with capitalize, lower, and upper. Okay, and let us to check if we can discover. Yeah, we will speak about title also. So usually, to write a title, for example, you want to write a paragraph or a story. The title of the story will be, for example, the journey of a law where I work. And each of these letters, like, let me just write this like this. Each of these words should be start with capital letters. So if I have this like this, okay, here I put it here, I remove this, and I don't have the capital letters here. Okay. Okay, so I want to have this as a title, so I choose the title. So let's translate. I want to choose the title, and I want to see the result. Yeah, each first letter of any word is start with a title, sorry, or with capitalized letter. Now, these methods that I'm describing is useful, for example, to make a useful output to the user. And inside the program, there are also methods that can compare some values or check if the variable or the result meets some condition. For example, let me to say here the name. Let me to say name equal, for example, Mohammed, like this. Okay. I will speak about another method which is not capitalized, which is digit. Okay, is digit. does boolean check for the string variable and see if this is like digit representations like this, okay, but comes with a string, I mean with double quotes like this, any number but within quotes, or it's like a pure string. So we have a method is called, so I will use is digit now, and this will check if the name is represented in digit or not. So let us print the result and see false, because none of these letters, not all even. This is digit check if all, okay, if all of these string, all items are digit representation. Now it is false, but if I want to replace it with some value, with some numeric style string, it will be true. Okay, and another useful method is called is alpha. I think the spelling is like this, and this is alpha. Is it check if all items here in the string variable are alphabet. It is not contain. It should not contain any of the numbers. So this is called this method is check if it only pure alphanumeric alphabet, and here it is false because I added some numbers here, but when I remove this it becomes true. This method are useful really if you want to check, for example, if the user type only text, only string type, or he mixed some string with some number. So you can do some restriction in the code. In some cases, I need the user to input only numbers. For example, in the field of the ID or the mobile number, these should be numbers. But in other fields like name, this field should be pure string representation, and for other fields like password, sorry, this should be mixed. And how can I ensure this input is mixed with digit and alpha with the numeric? And there is a method is called is alphanumeric. I don't remember this, but it is alpha. No, it's like this. Is num. Okay, so and you. So this is not is alphanumeric. So it is only alpha. It's only alphabet. But if I want to, so if I run this, it will be okay, and is alphanumeric. If I want to add numbers, it will be also true. So this method accepts either string or strings with number. It's not like only alphabet or not like only digit as what we discovered later. So these are represented, for example, in many applications. If you want to ensure that is alphanumeric or digit, and we will describe also the method that is used in many of NLP or natural language processing methods, which is a split. And what a split does, let's see here. Okay, it takes the string and divide the words inside the string and put them into a list. If I have variable, for example, here is the name equal, for example, my name, why not Mohammed Abu Mail, okay, and I will identify a new variable to save the result. I have name here dot split and I will see the result here. Okay, oh my gosh, and print the result, and the result here will be two splitted word. Okay, this is the first word, this is the second word. What you see here, guys, is called a list. A list is data types or a data structure in Python. We will give it like more than one tutorial later. Don't worry, and you will like deal with list as expert, and I promise for this. Now, what split does, it takes, for example, if I have three and if I have, for example, many words, it is split them each as, if I have white space, it is considered, no, it doesn't consider this. So what the split does, it takes each word and put it inside a list. Okay, okay. Suppose that the data came to me in a list like this, okay, which is now here. How can I return the data to its original form? There is a method is called join. So pay attention to that. Join and split are two methods that play against each other. So let us do say join equal. This is the syntax. I open double quotation, okay, and I will leave a space, okay, and I will add point, okay. I will ask it to give me join. This is the method. So I open an empty string, then I insert dot join, and want to join what? I want to join the result, and I will print join here, and it will be joined like this. So split, take this string and split each word and insert this into a list. What play against this is join. Join, the syntax of join is this. Keep it in mind. To open this empty string, then you add dot join, and you will see your result join. If you don't leave space, you will feel a problem that the string items are concatenated without without a space. Guys, that's for today's tutorial, and we will continue in string in the next tutorials, and I promise that we will cover as much as I can to make you understand what exactly string representation in Python. Please subscribe and share this video among others who want to learn Python in an exceptional way.